All right, crew. It's time.
Bring it in.
Well, man, we don't really do music on this channel anymore, but we had to make an exception for this one.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Something really big is about to happen with this song. I can only imagine what they're going to talk about. Exactly where they're going to go and how deep it's going to be.
Yes, and you know, okay, now you know we've been doing Tom MacDonald reactions, but you also know that we love Adam Calhoun as well on this channel. So this collaboration should be very, very fun.
Exactly.
In that sense.
And I think, ouch.
I'm sorry.
And I think they're really going to go in, and I had to go to the hospital after this and check on the status of my foot because it's open. No, I'm just kidding.
I stepped on it.
So man, guys, I hope you buckled up for this one. Okay, here we go.
Let's just say, no arguing in the comments.
I'm about to say no arguing.
No arguing.
But we got to listen to this one.
Here's the problem with America, the country is broken. Cause they minds stay closed, but they mouths stay open. Get attacked and we blame terrorists, go broken, we blame the price. Blame racists for the racism, but only if his skin is white. If we don't need guns, cause we can call the police. We don't need fire extinguishers, call a fireman, please. You didn't wanna build a wall and now the border is weak. Your favorite actor has a gate that's like 15 feet. Racism is gay, if you're offended, that's retarded. And tolerance is great until you speak and you're a target. If a white man paints his face black, he's a racist piece of garbage. But you put him in a dress and he's courageous and he's gorgeous. All these double standards, man, I'm tired of the noise.
Okay. 35 seconds.
You know what I always like about, Tom MacDonald is because he always gets right to it, right to the point. It's like when you go to the doctor's office when I had to go when I was a little kid and you get the shots and they're just like, okay, 1, 2, ah.
Yeah.
Tom MacDonald just like, ah. Okay.
Yeah, there's no count.
All right.
It's just music starts. Okay, let's go.
So there's a lot of stuff.
Okay.
The flip-flop dressing is obviously a thing that it's kind of true, actually. But man, I don't know.
You know, it's interesting because like he points these things out, and I like the way he says it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like for people, and this is always the conversation we have, for people who don't really know about his type of music and the things he says, this is the way that you need to hear it. If you're going to hear what he needs to say, this is the best way to hear it. It's just straight jabs, no sugarcoating. Look, this is what it is. In
a broken down format. So let's listen to some of that again so we can kind of gather, again, especially that punchline right where we hit it.
Racism is gay, if you're offended, that's retarded. And tolerance is great until you speak and you're a target. If a white man paints his face black, he's a racist piece of garbage. But you put him in a dress and he's courageous and he's gorgeous. All these double standards, man, I'm tired of the noise. Freedom's an illusion if they censor your voice. Call a dad a deadbeat for neglecting his boys. But a mom kills a baby and you call it pro-choice. You act like you're so much better.
Wow.
Well then. That's a lot to digest.
Wow, guys. Wow.
That's a lot to digest, for real.
That is one I never thought of, actually.
That's true.
That is an interesting fact that I never thought of.
And you know what?
But I can't tell people what to do with their lives.
That's really what it comes down to.
I get what he's saying, though. I get 100% what he's saying, but it's the standard. Yeah, you can't really tell people. You can't tell me what to do with my body. Like, there's that whole thing.
And that's fine. You can do what you want, but it doesn't change the fact that there are those standards. And then he just said so many things. I almost want to like go pull up the lyrics.
Yeah.
So we can do it because this is a lot. I don't even know where to start.
All right, let's get to the chorus, and then A-Cal's coming.
I was gonna say I saw A-Cal.
Like you're so much better than us. Yeah, we know that. Told you that you so special to a new world order. Your facts ain't facts without censoring us. Yeah, we know that. Good job, you lose. Here's your medal to a new world order. Why they hate the flag? They try to burn it to the ground. Don't do that in front of me. I'ma let off a round. Pow. Scream loud, burn the city down now. Put it on the news, make them all feel proud. Look, make a system where 85% of...
Wait. Hey, Cal, is this your Carhartt hat before he burns it?
Oh, it sure is.
Oh, see, happened before he didn't get a chance to talk about it because they did it. If you don't know, look on Adam Calhoun's Instagram from I think yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yeah, sometime this week.
Like
recently.
He burnt up that Carhartt hat and burnt up his Carhartt gear because they're telling people what to do.
Yes.
Anyway, I like.
You go look at it.
I like what he said. I love the flow already. I know he's about.
That was my favorite part about him.
I know we're about to get bars on bars. I already know because I love the flow. I just had to put out the hat real quick.
Yes.
All right.
On the news, make them all feel proud. Look, make a system where 85% of black people fill the prison. Is it cause they black or they make bad decisions? I ain't good at math, but it seems like it's division. Or is it white privilege? I believe politicians need to be locked up. Try to take our freedoms, that's how you get shot up. Got our back against the wall, try to just stop us. More guns, more ammunition, please stock up. Election gets rigged, rights get infringed. Take this syringe, frighten your kids, show up right where you live. Make me wanna grab a rifle and just go. You act like you're so much better.
Yo, did you guys hear that?
Hey, Cal, I miss you.
Did you guys hear that part? Did you guys hear that part?
Oh my God.
Did you guys hear? I don't think you heard.
This is why we respect him so much.
Let's go back a little bit and then let's talk about it because I don't think you guys heard that part. Let's go back. Let's go back to the ending part. Listen very closely here. Listen very closely.
Please do.
Got back against the wall, try to just stop us. More guns, more ammunition, please stock up. Election gets rigged, rights get infringed. Take this syringe, frighten your kids, show up right where you live. Make me wanna grab a rifle and just go. You act like you're so much.
For so many people.
Yes, yeah, you know what? I agree. That is exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, look, he's talking about the election. He's talking about the syringe. Come on, man.
That's like when I say it just there's so many different things that he could touch on that make you really feel like you're just okay, he's with it.
Yep.
He gets it, he knows.
He talked about the prison system, he talked about the privilege, he talked about everything. I was like,
his bars weren't even that long, but he got a lot in.
He got a lot in, right? Yeah. He didn't waste any of his time. He might have rapped there for about what, like 45 seconds or less?
Right.
And didn't waste not one single second attacking every issue, laying it all out right here.
I remember, okay, at the beginning too, because he touched on the gun situation also. And then I remember Tom MacDonald did too.
Yeah,
when he said something about like, if we don't need guns, then that's like saying we don't need a fire extinguisher in your house. Just call the fireman.
Right.
And I was like,
They both are doing their thing, and that's why I couldn't wait to get to this.
This might be one of my favorite collaborations.
Yeah, because I'm like, two heavy hitters. I was like, we gotta listen to this.
Yeah,
gotta listen to this. Now do the remix and add up, church. Thank you. Now I was okay. Then we get another twist on it.
You guys know we love them.
All right, let's listen.
Better than us. Yeah, we know that. Who told you that you so special? To a new world order. Your facts ain't facts without censoring us. Yeah, we know that. Good job, you lose, here's your medal. To a new world order. And everyone blames white folks for every little bitty thing. We don't have no one to blame, we take responsibility. They tell you be a man, then call it toxic masculinity. Then when you act too feminine, they call it white fragility. I don't understand trans man with humility. I'm just trying to raise my kid the best of my ability. If I disagree, you try to cancel, get rid of me. You cancer, you can't be the answer, you killing me. And I hate white supremacy just as much as you, but I ain't feeling guilty for something I didn't do. The system's killing everyone, it sucks, but it's true. They kill you, then they broadcast it and call it the news. Or they'll brainwash you through social media feeds. And if you disagree, delete you immediately. Make America China pretty easy to see. I will always remember the land of the free.
Yo, we gotta go back to that trading bars. That's a trading bars, and I love this about any collaboration, about any people that can really rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you get two big heavy hitters in rap that can really rap, or two big singers that can sing,
too,
and they trade back and forth.
That's true.
And it works every time.
Yeah. It really does, but it only can work when you got people that are this talented.
Right. Now, did you guys hear the issues? Did you guys hear all the issues?
Okay.
Tom MacDonald's stance is interesting because it's like I get what he's saying,
right?
And then he says something that I'm like, you know.
I think it's because it has to do with perspective, because you can only see it the way that it's presented to you a lot of times.
Yeah.
And I think he's kind of seeing like one part of the whole story. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because if we were to say how we feel or the things that we think, it would be a little different. You know what I mean? Like our perspective would probably change the outcome of how someone else would see it if you heard it from us.
If you heard it from us, yeah.
Like how we really feel.
Because I think the things that he's seeing and feeling are maybe different than what we're seeing. Because I'm not seeing so many people painted as this and that, and maybe I'm just not looking in the right places, or maybe, but
if it's not if you're not seeing it, you're not seeing it.
Yeah, it's like it's not my reality.
It's not exactly.
So I get what he's saying with the cross and calling the hero and calling all that stuff. You know, I can't say too many of the key words here, but
yeah.
But this is
you
great.
Heard what Acal said about just trying to raise your kid. If you disagree, then you get canceled, and I'm like.
That one.
That freaking C word.
That one is one we're going to talk about. Let's listen to this exchange one more time.
And everyone blames white folks for every little bitty thing. We don't have no one to blame, we take responsibility. They tell you be a man, then call it toxic masculinity. Then when you act too feminine, they call it white fragility. I don't understand trans man with humility. I'm just trying to raise my kid the best of my ability. If I disagree, you try to cancel, get rid of me. You cancer, you can't be the answer, you killing me. And I hate white supremacy just as much as you, but I ain't feeling guilty for something I didn't do. The system's killing everyone, it sucks, but it's true. They kill you, then they broadcast it and call it the news. Or they'll brainwash you through social media feeds. And if you disagree, delete you immediately. Make America China pretty easy to see. I will always remember the land of the free. You act like you're so much better than us. Yeah, we know that. Who told you that you so special? To a new world order. Your facts ain't facts without censoring us. Yeah, we know that. Good job, you lose, here's your medal. To a new world order.
Very, very.
Wait, a whole album?
A whole entire album? Hold on.
Wow.
An album coming?
Okay.
Called The Brave? I think I would like to listen to more of that.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
Pre-order on iTunes or Amazon. Man, we might have to go ahead and download that.
Get on that.
And start doing some reactions weekly to the new songs.
Right.
That might be a thing. All right, Good Time Crew, what you think about that? Let's talk about this. So,
yeah,
it's interesting because upon listening a second time to the exchange, Tom MacDonald's opening bar is white people are being blamed for everything.
Right.
I think it's hard for me to say because I'm like, isn't equal blame put on everybody? Yeah. Kind of like for things that are going wrong. Yeah. Like when there's high crime, they're like, oh, that's the blacks, you know, or that's the Hispanics.
Everybody gets blamed for everything.
Right.
That's just how it is. But the thing is, because he's using that issue to focus on, he's like, oh, we're being blamed for everything. But really, though, I think people are blaming everyone for every problem.
What is that?
Like, 45 got blamed.
45 got blamed.
You know what I mean?
And he's white. He's a white man.
Right. He got blamed for stuff. People get. I mean, that's just how the world is. You know what I mean? And I also think it depends on what you see, because you and I are not the same people that he might see blaming white people for everything. Right. You know what I mean? Because we think differently about things. Everybody doesn't think the same way. Everybody doesn't feel the same way. So it's just that whole problem of taking everything and generalizing it. Now, you can't generalize everybody.
Now let's talk about some of Acal's bars too, because did you hear the part he said brainwash you through social media feeds?
Yes.
I rewatched that documentary. Yes. There's a documentary that shows if you stay on a picture for too long, like mine.
Yes.
I stayed on a picture for too long. They showed me all this weird stuff.
Right.
They just showed me all the stuff that was
breaking down
just
how
like
the algorithm works.
Or if I look at a car picture and like it, they're like, oh, well, let's show you some of these other car pictures. So these other European cars, since you like European cars, right?
And it's almost like your feed becomes, it's not even almost, it is. Your feed becomes tailored to only the things that you like.
Only the things that you liked.
So now your perspective and your view is just
it's tunnel.
One way. Yep.
It's tunnel because you're not even seeing what other people are seeing. If I like European cars, but she likes American muscle cars, she will never see a European car on our timeline.
Right.
And it works that same way for news outlets and for other things. If I only like I don't know, leftists or whatever.
Yeah, but everybody knows
neutral,
that.
You're only going to see that stuff.
Yeah, you're only going to see what you want to see.
You're missing something. Is anybody going to talk about China's second son? Okay, anyway.
I was about to say something about China because he definitely did say they're trying to make
America
us
the new China.
The new China, and he was like, I'll always remember the land of the free. That's what they say. Freedom isn't free. And to be honest, freedom isn't real.
It's not.
It's not
real. It's kind of an illusion.
Yeah.
Because just when you think we're free, don't pay your taxes, and they're coming to get it. Whatever it is, they're coming to get it.
It's so funny because it's like that simple analogy about owning, like, say you own a house on your land. You might own the house outright, you might own the land, But if you don't pay those taxes on the land, you still are gonna have a problem.
But it's never, you never get to relax and don't owe anybody anything.
No.
You're gonna owe taxes until the day
you're gonna owe taxes
dead.
forever until you like incorporate your own town, or corporate. I don't even know.
And even then,
Yeah.
you're gonna get state taxes. You're still gonna get hit by the state.
Right.
You won't have to pay your local taxes anymore, but you're going to pay the federal and the state.
Right. It's the same thing with...
There's no way around it.
No,
There's absolutely no way around it.
You don't win. Freedom of speech? No. Because you're using apps on all these private companies.
You get canceled. They never heard from you again. Where's 45? No one knows.
Right.
Canceled. They took them off of every single social media platform there is.
In the blink of an eye, just to prove how powerful it could be.
And he really was the poster child, the example.
Yeah, there's always an example.
If you speak too much, and I don't care what, I mean, I know some people are going to come on here and say things, but I don't care what you think he said or he did this wrong. No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I see way worse.
Right. It's not a matter of what did or didn't happen.
Yeah. I see you're this every day with people with power. People with power, millions of followers. They say, you're an N-word, you're this, you're this. They're posting porn on Twitter. They're doing all this stuff.
Let's not talk about the child,
the child stuff. They're doing all that stuff, so it doesn't matter. They didn't like what was happening, and they said no Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube channel. They went to Pinterest. He can't be on anything.
Right, but you guys gotta understand it. Like we said, regardless of what did or didn't happen, that was just an example to say, if we don't like what you said, we can eliminate you from all existence.
And we'll eliminate you and no one will know about it. Like everybody knows about his. They'll just eliminate you and there ain't nobody gonna know.
Yeah, nobody knows who you are. So, yeah.
Guys, I love this song.
This was great.
I love this song. The Brave album is going to be awesome, especially with this guy.
Talk to us about that in the comments.
The whole time trading bars. Somebody,
that's a powerful album right there.
Somebody sent a message to Upchurch. He needs to hop on a remix of this song because I know he'll have a good play too.
Yes. And Cal, did you ever receive that card that Justin sent you?
I did send you the card.
He definitely sent you the card back, what was it? That was a few months ago.
I sent the card, so...
So yes, just know we love you.
Guys, thank you. Good Time Crew. Let us know what you thought about this. There's a lot of discussion to happen.
Yes.
Let's do this.